Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to Week 11. A look at the standings, and we're going to start with the Eastern Conference as usual. There are some interesting streaks here, and the Boston Bruins on a 7-3-0 streak. They remain in first place, have been since Week 8, and they've lost one against Vancouver. I watched that game last night. And Montreal Canadiens, second place, 6-3-0. They've lost one as well recently. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, they jumped up 4 spots. They were going down there for a while. They were hanging on to first, second, and third, and they dropped to 7th. And they've won one game. They have a 5-3-2 record. But the thing is they're back in third place and in the solid playoff position. No change in the Metropolitan Division this week. Pittsburgh, Washington, Carolina. The thing with that is that both Washington and Carolina have fewer points than any team in the Atlantic Division. They're barely ahead of the wild card teams. In fact, Washington's tied with Detroit, and Toronto has more points than Carolina, so that's going to feel unfair at the end of it. And then the rest of the standings, just Columbus jumped up 2 spots. New Jersey dropped 2. Everybody else is the same. Oh, yeah, and from Ottawa to the New York Rangers, 1 win, and you go from 12th to 9th. So they're 1 point apart. 4 teams are tied at 32 points. Just goes to show you, you could win a game or lose a game, and you're in or you're out. And now for the Western Conference, the Colorado Avalanche, who were in 3rd place, dropped to 7th, are back in 3rd place. They jumped up 4 spots on a 5-4-1 record. Chicago, I think I've seen them twice this week. Just still amazing to see. They did lose to Toronto badly. I guess they didn't take them very seriously, but last night they won. And the St. Louis Blues continue to go. They have won 3. And then in the Pacific Division, Anaheim Ducks, they've won 5 in a row, 7-1-2, 51 points. Second best record in the Western Conference. Los Angeles Kings, San Jose Sharks, no change. They just changed places, I should say, Los Angeles and San Jose, but they're still 1, 2, and 3. The Vancouver Canucks, it just goes to show you. They're in 8th place last week. They're in 8th place this week. They've won 7 games in a row. They're 8-1-1, and they still can't crack the top 3. So tough to play in the West. Minnesota Wild, they were surprisingly in 3rd last week. Now they're back down to 8th. They've dropped 5 positions. And then the rest of the Western Conference, pretty well the same. There's no major streaks going. And that's about it for the West. So that's it. Until next time, or next week.